Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and what I want you guys to do for today is to really settle into your body, to take in this deep breath, take a pause, and just let that out. Notice the way that you feel in your body, what's being called for you, what you've had to deal with the whole day, throughout your whole day, throughout this week, and allow yourself to settle into what what you know that you are, and what you know that you're doing, and what you know that you're here to do. To settle into this experience of breathing in this life that you know that you are here to have. And I really want you guys to step into this little place of understanding the wild and vast garden that you live from, that the most important parts of you are shaped from. The most important parts of you are shaped from this part of your wildness, the part of you that you hesitate to show, that you even hesitate to look at, because you don't know what's going to come up. You don't know what's this unpredictable place that you're stepping into. You just don't know. And it becomes so important that you step into this wild life because it teaches you something vastly potent about you, about the life that wants to move through you. And it's not the life that you breathe, but the life that wants to move through you, that has not been created. However, it is something that you have the potential to touch, to bring in, and to foster into this world. It's time for you to birth in this new world, in this new life, in this new way of being. It's not an idea that hasn't been acted on, but it's a reimagination of what was, of the possibility and the potential that many have come and tried to create. But now, it is a potent time, and it's available for it to be created and manifested into this world, into this lifetime. So truly settling into yourself to see what is being created and what is wanting to be lived, it becomes important and vital to experience the vastness of who you are here to be. And that experiencing becomes such a wild internal journey of being reshaped and remolded by you. A co-creative force with you and the universe, with you and source, with you and God, with you and goddess, with you and life, with you and this earth, with you and this community. Life around you continues to be reshaped and remolded, and it becomes so vitally important that you step into more of who you are here to be, because it informs people around you that, you know what, it's okay to live this life, it's okay to think this way, and wow, I didn't even know that this was possible. You're highly possibly meant to be just someone that inspires others from just existing and having conversations. The view that you have of this world and this life is vastly different. That's it. That's all that it is. And so, stepping into you, you begin to understand more of who you're here to be, who you have become. And this understanding of who you have become allows for you to be more discerning of who you let into your world, who you share your information with, who you share your thoughts and your ideas with, who you begin to co create with. The village that you build and that you shape, it becomes important. It's almost like a secret community, a secret society. But the difference being that it's not so secret because it just means that you are being more discerning and selective with who stays and who goes. And just by understanding the way that you view the world and the way that you move through it, and the same applies for people around you. They can come into your space, they understand, they listen, they hear, they speak, and they get uncomfortable. Let them get uncomfortable. It's okay. I mean, you've navigated through this world with so much discomfort and so much chaos. Now you're in a place where you're actively finding the people that align with you and staying in places that let you stay in for as long as you possibly could without breaking you and without breaking someone else either. And you're extending that courteous comfort that you are wanting for yourself and that you have given to yourself, you're extending that to others as well. And so, for someone to stay in your world, it becomes a choice and an alignment. And if it doesn't work, it genuinely does not work. We're understanding that things don't have to be so black and white. And sometimes that is the best way to navigate through it just because I meant navigating through chaos in a place of being black and white, being this or that, polarizing. Just because you may not know what's the best direction right then and there. And even then, maybe that direction right then and there is that probably is the best way to move through it. And so being discerning of the way and the people around you, the way that you move about life, the stories that you're creating, to what you're living, what you're breathing, what you're learning about, it's getting curious about you and about how life has shaped you, molded you, created you to be the way that you are, and for you to express it and to create a world that not only allows you to process everything that you've experienced, good and the bad, but also it's from that you create something new. It's from two polarities that you create this dualistic creation. This creation that has two components that mutually coexist without having to destroy. It's important, as much as it's important to understand the polarities that exist, the two individual ideas that have a possibility and potential to crash, to clash, you also begin to understand that it's important that you see that it's not the only way to exist. That even with two ideas that do not mesh well, can still exist and bring in a new way of existing that bridges both, or that creates something completely new that complements one another. Whichever way that you're guided to move, let yourself genuinely settle in and to get to know yourself, to play with who you're here to be, who you are here to live as, so as who you are here to become. The more you indulge yourself in who you are becoming, the more you discover this aliveness about you that may have not been so prevalent. And it gives you a little bit more insight in how to co create with other people around you. And you begin to play more and more into these little places, alchemizing a lot of the life that you have, to know that there is possibility and potential. And it's not just knowing that, but it's, I am going to play in it. I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to discover that it becomes fun. Now, I want you to take in a deep breath and slowly let that out. Notice your body, notice the way it feels. Rub your fingertips together, become aware of your surroundings. Come back into your body, know that it's okay for you to move about your day once again, and that you can be present, that you can be here. And I really hope that this message has given you a little bit of something to move through, a little bit more of life that you are wanting to create, a little inspiration, a little ease, a little direction. So, with that little bit, I'm going to leave the message here. And I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.